Have you ever felt like you're carrying a heavy burden, one you didn't ask for but can't seem to put down? Invisible wounds passed down through generations, stories erased or rewritten, and a mind weighed down by confusion about who you really are. This is the reality for millions of Black people around the world. A history stolen or distorted, psychological pain left untreated, a spiritual disconnection that leaves many feeling lost and unseen. You try to find answers in textbooks that barely scratch the surface, in mental health conversations that don't speak your language, in communities where trauma is silenced. But the map, the real map to healing, understanding, and liberation, feels hidden. It's like being in the middle of a vast ocean during a relentless storm. The winds roar with whispers of doubt and fear. The waves crash with the weight of systemic racism, historical trauma, and ongoing injustice. You search for a guiding light, a lighthouse that can help you navigate these turbulent waters. The storm isn't just external, it rages inside too. Anxiety, depression, identity crises, intergenerational pain. These are the unseen tempests rocking your boat. Many face this alone, with few resources that truly resonate or reflect their lived experience. Society may talk more openly about mental health, but the unique challenges faced by Black minds remain overlooked, misunderstood, or dismissed. But imagine, just beyond the storm, a steadfast lighthouse, shining bright and unwavering, a place where the beams of history, psychology, philosophy, economics, wellness, and spirit come together to guide you safely home. This lighthouse is BlackUtopia Era. Here, we illuminate the truths that have been hidden. We bring the stories of our ancestors, the wisdom of Black thinkers, the healing science of psychology, and the power of faith and imagination into one unified space. BlackUtopia Era is not just a channel, it's a sanctuary, a curriculum, a revolution, a community. You are not alone in these waters. Here, you will find your map. Let me tell you about Amma, a friend, a sister, someone like you or me. She grew up surrounded by love but silence. History was dry facts. Faith was routine. Psychology wasn't even part of the conversation. But deep down, Amma felt the ache of something missing. She wrestled with a low self-worth, with anxiety she couldn't name, and with questions about who she truly was. In college, she stumbled upon a collection of books, Fanon, bell hooks, Du Bois. She read about double consciousness, generational trauma, and the decolonization of the mind. She saw herself, perhaps for the first time. She began therapy with a Black psychologist. She journaled, she prayed and danced and reclaimed her heritage. She learned to love her inner child, honor her ancestors, and dream boldly about the future. That's the journey BlackUtopia invites you into. A journey of remembering, restoring, and rising. We are a powerful, resilient, and sacred people. Together we heal, build, and rise through 10 transformational pillars, reclaiming our mind, soul, and future. Pillar 1, Black psychology and healing. Our minds carry the echoes of trauma, centuries deep. Black psychology gives us the language to heal. Therapists like Dr. Naeem Akbar and Dr. Joy DeGruy teach us that trauma is generational, and so is healing. Here, we dive into inner child work, self-love, culturally rooted therapy, and mental health strategies built for us. Healing is not indulgent. It is revolutionary. It breaks cycles and births new realities. Pillar 2, Black history and ancestral wisdom. Our history did not begin with slavery. It began with empires, with Mansa Musa, with the libraries of Timbuktu, with queens like Nzinga and warriors like Ya Asantewa. Colonialism tried to erase our brilliance, but BlackUtopia Era resurrects it. We tell the full story of resistance, of migration, of innovation, of survival. Because when you know where you come from, you walk differently. Pillar 3. Black philosophy and identity. What does it mean to be free? What is justice? What is love? Through the lens of Black philosophers, from Fanon to Angela Davis, we examine how colonialism shaped identity. We explore masculinity and femininity beyond Eurocentric ideals. We reclaim our image, not as broken, but as whole, layered, and divine. Pillar 4. Faith and spirituality. Faith is not weakness, it is legacy. We honor Christian traditions forged in slavery, Islamic wisdom carried across oceans, and African spiritual systems that survived every attempt at erasure. We revisit rituals, altars, prayers, and ancestral connections. Spirituality isn't abstract. It's a practice of daily divine alignment. Pillar 5. Generational wealth and economics. They burned Black Wall Street, but we rebuild. BlackUtopia Era breaks down budgeting, investing, entrepreneurship, credit building, and legacy planning, not as isolated goals, but as collective empowerment. We redefine wealth, not just money, but land, knowledge, health, and freedom passed forward. Pillar 6. Emotional wellness and self-care. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Self-care is more than bubble baths. It's boundaries, breathwork, journaling, therapy, ancestral rest, and community healing. We share practices that nurture your nervous system and restore joy. Because joy is medicine, rest is protest, peace is power. Pillar 7. Relationships, love, and community. We are not islands, we are kin. Here we talk healthy love in dating, marriage, parenting, and friendship. We explore sisterhood and brotherhood. We honor intimacy, communication, and community care. A healed village raises healed children. A united community cannot be broken. Pillar 8. Afrofuturism and creative visioning. What does freedom sound like, look like, feel like? Afrofuturism invites us to imagine beyond survival into thriving. We explore Black speculative fiction, music, fashion, tech, and art that dares to dream. Because creating new worlds begins with believing we deserve them. Pillar 9. Education and liberation knowledge. School tried to teach us their version. Now we unlearn to relearn. BlackUtopia Era offers book breakdowns, Black thinker spotlights, and curriculum detox. From Malcolm X to Toni Morrison, from ancient Kemet to critical race theory, we teach truth. Liberation starts with knowledge. Pillar 10. Empowering Black men and women. We rise together. BlackUtopia Era honors the voices, needs, and experiences of both Black men and Black women. We explore leadership, healing masculinity, divine femininity, mentorship, protection, and power. We center us in all our complexity, beauty, and brilliance. Imagine again that ocean, vast, stormy, endless. But now, the lighthouse stands taller, stronger. Its light touches every corner of your soul. You are not lost. You are not alone. You are seen. You are sacred. You are supported. Welcome to BlackUtopia Era. Subscribe, reflect, connect, heal, build. Together we reclaim what was stolen, rewrite what was erased, and rise into the future our ancestors dreamed of. This is your moment. This is your sanctuary. This is BlackUtopia Era.